What's up, Mafia? This just in. Misconceptions about being a chili head. Um, so a couple months ago, and yes, I'm just making this video now, but a couple months ago, um, a pastor friend of mine, um, actually I wouldn't even call him a friend, but a pastor came up to me and was like, you know, um, Garrett, I would like you to, do a hot sauce review. You know, um, for a group of people, and I was definitely honored. Um, but anyways, he was like, I was like, dude, I just and he was asking me like, what kind of pods, and he's like, hey, bring a pod and other things like that, and I said, look, dude, I have to prepare for that. You know, that is one of the biggest. I would say one of the biggest misconceptions about doing this, being a reviewer for YouTube or just being a reviewer in general, is some things, especially like the super hots, the ghost peppers, the reapers, the marugas, whether it be a pod or hot sauce, sometimes you have to prepare for that. Um, Especially, what many people don't know is like, I can probably speak for a few people, but when you eat something like that, you get this stomach pain and this pain right here is called cap cramps. Um, and depending on what you eat, I mean, it could be very mild to discomfort, or it could be extreme to the point where you're on the floor curled up, and worst case scenario is you're going to have to go to the hospital. That is one of the biggest misconceptions that I see, um, you know, coming around. Um, you know, Also is like for me is I have to, um, is some things I have to clear my schedule just in case that you know those things would happen. Um, you know, and also another misconception is, oh, you eat a hot pepper and you'll be fine. You know, um, some of the reason I do that is many people don't know is when you eat something that I'm gonna take super hots. When you eat a super hot, um, you know, what many people don't know is, because again, I did a hot sauce review in front of, 11, 12 people. And what they did not know was the fact that, you know, depending on how hot it is compared to your body tolerance, your body releases endorphins in the brain, which is really, a chili high. That tries to surpass the pain, even though maybe some of the pain is still there. Um, like I said, for me, I can't just do a hot sauce review, and I mean, depending if I know it's mild, I can whip one out real quick. Um, but my inexperience with pods, I have no clue what they're gonna do to me. Um, I decided to eat the ghost pepper to do a review. It was fresh. I mean, this ghost pepper was about that big. No joke. I mean, it was about as big as my hand. And to tell you the truth, that next day I gave birth to the son. For many people who do not know or who are not into this stuff, is you give birth to the son. I have experienced many hot sauces, and I will say the hotter that the sauce gets, it's like I really don't have it. Um, but if I go to, let's just say, if I eat sriracha sauce, from the store, or if I eat Taco Bell sauce or Del Taco sauce, hot sauce that they make, I'm gonna feel it. Um, Anyways, when I had this ghost pepper, the next day I gave birth to the son 4 times. Um, and I had cap cramp so bad that my kidneys were hurting. Um, Another misconception about being a chili head, or just, hot sauces and products, is some of the stuff can be very dangerous. Um, Especially for people who don't know what they're doing, or, you know, especially kids. Um, you know, that stuff can be very dangerous. Pods, hot sauces, especially extracts, pure evil. Um, there's extracts that are 10, 15 million scovilles, and you got to think the world's highest pepper is like 2.5. Um, you know, and really that's just a food additive. Um, so like I said, some of the stuff is very dangerous. Many people don't realize, they just think it's a hot pepper. Any normal person would be like, oh, it's just, it's spicy, or it's just a hot pepper. No, some of this stuff can be very dangerous. Um, and in some of my reviews, I don't, I warn my younger viewers that do not try this at home. I am a professional idiot. I've been I've been a professional idiot for years. Um, being a chili head is, I would say, it's acquired, because not everyone's a chili head. Not everyone likes the pain. Not everyone likes the spiciness. Um, so you know when you get into things with hot sauces, mainly pods, be very careful, especially. And I'm gearing this video towards, the people who do not know. Um, like I said, pure capsaicin will kill you. Um, and pure capsaicin is just basically the capsicum of the pepper, which is what makes everything hot. Um, and like I said, I mean, people make sauces out of it, or extracts. People put the extract into the sauce, and my very first sauce or hot sauce review, I had one with extract. It burns everywhere. It's a very violent burn. Um, be aware that when you take something that hot, especially with extract, like my first sauce review, the pain was so intense that I about passed out and my throat about closed up. Um, it's not fun. Um, so if you ever decide to do something that hot, um, make sure you're around somebody, so just in case something happens, you know, you're not gonna die alone. Um, like I said, um, be very cautious. So with that said, those to me that have popped up in my journey are the misconceptions. Mainly, oh, you can just, can't you just do a hot pepper review? Can't you just do a pod review? No, sometimes you just can't. Um, you know. So with that said, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's free for you to do. It helps me out tremendously. So with that said, I'm balling out later.